F-35s use these guys as targets.
And they're the Czech Republic?
Yeah.
Probably go to hell. We spend time over there. I spend a lot of time in Vienna.
The building on the left is the original operations building for the base. So that's now the building that the FBO uses for the air traffic. But that was the original operations building. The plane on the left is a C-123. This happens to be the plane they used for the movie Con Air when they filmed it out there at Wendover.
Look at the name of it, Allie.
It's a wonderful B-grade movie.
The Jailbird. Yeah, they filmed some of it at the Ogden Airport, and I was doing some work on the Ogden Airport at the time.
Boy, that movie, the plane sure seemed bigger than that.
Yeah, didn't it?
Well, when you get inside of it, look how tiny it is. It's really the magic of movies.
When they were shooting the film out there, was one of the roadies was killed.
Really?
And that's why I sat here for all those years.
Go
Go ahead.
I'm going to rest for a minute. You guys go ahead.
Yeah, it fell on him, and so there was litigation that flagged for years and years. They just left it after they got done filming. He's a one-man band, ain't he, Jim?
He can do it all. Always has.
So you guys Salt Lakers?
Yep.
Glad you came out today.
We're in Cottonwood Heights, and I've known Jim for decades. We were in the same industry, automation, robotics, software, and that.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
It's an important day today.
I
Real
was
important day.
a young kid, and I know that's why we saw that.
Did any other kids come?
You're the only one.
I almost brought my grandson, but
I made him
not
come.
to, and then he would have loved this. So.
Yes. I call him the little boy to come see little boy.
Yeah, there you go.
When you come in here, watch your head.
Yeah, it's made for little boys.
I'm short, so I don't have to let them hear.
Yeah, me too. I'm shrinking by the day. Oh, nice. Look at this. Whoa, stand right there, Allie. Wow.
So to give you a little bit of history.
Yep. It's a little late after I hit it.
Boom, watch your head.
I kind of had the message already.
During the first part of World War II, all of the metal was going where? Tanks, ships. So they didn't want to use metal for these buildings. So there were 4 of these on the base. This was a squadron maintenance hangar. They didn't store planes in here, but they'd put a plane in to change an engine or work on the sheet metal or whatever. These hangars, in order to get this span, it's 120 feet wide, are built with this technique called a ring and bolt. And so you can see the bolts between the pieces of wood. Between every single piece of wood is one of these rings. So they had to machine both sides of the wood so that half the ring fits in half of it, half in the other. It's probably the reason they're still standing, because the load, instead of the load being taken by a 5/8 bolt, is spread over that 4-inch ring. So as you develop a crack by the bolt, which you can see a number of them, that's not a problem because the load is taken by this. It's a very intensive, labor-intensive deal because every single piece of wood between every single piece is one of those rings.
Wow.
And but anyway, it's amazing that everything's plumbing in line and it's all up together. So Wendover was the location where they did the Phase 2 training for the bombers. Phase 1, a pilot would train in Texas and a radio man in Kansas, navigator somewhere else. Wendover was they all came together and formed up as a bomb group. And I found out you were my co-pilot, you were my radio man, the lady. and then they trained together, and then from Wendover, they left in Wendover Seas as a crew. So they did formation flying, they did bombing practice. There was a navigation training building here, bombardier training, but all of that training went on, and then they left as a group. So when you push a B-17 in here, a B-17 has a 100-foot wingspan. So from the tip of the wing to the edge of the wall is 10 feet. Once you get a B-17
Wow.
in here, so that's gives you the size of it.
That's what dreams are made of. We'll get higher and higher, straight up we'll fly. Higher, higher.
These original radiators up at the top were
Dreams are made of.
where they got the heat.
Okay, is what nightmares are made out of.
You can figure out. You just open the doors. These three planes are all T-33s, which is, of course, our famous jet trainer. All three of these are flyable planes. They all fly. The owner of these two, unfortunately, just passed away. He was 84. He was flying these planes up until 6 months ago.
Wow. This is a gem here, isn't it?
Anyway,
Oh.
you're welcome to take a quick look around if you want to.
Get higher and higher, straight up we'll fly. 'Cause that's what dream. Van Halen. That's what the Blue Angel song is, right?
No, wasn't somebody with you? Didn't somebody related to us fly one of these?
You're related to, yeah, Uncle Claude.
Yeah, Claude flew one of these.
So, but you're related to the name of, look at the last name. Isn't that your grandma's name? Jake's? Jack was? Yep.
Where?
Says CC, Chris Jacko Jake, CC, Stephen Pee Wee Sherman. Yeah, Uncle Claude. He flew the first bombing mission in Nam. But his last name's Blanch. What a gem, huh? I used to come in this building 20, 30 years ago. We used to put our paintings in here, me and Annika. It wasn't long ago this building was freaking falling down. Those planes are gems, aren't they?
Yeah, it'll be a shame if the fellow that inherits them doesn't.
I wonder who ended up with them.
Apparently, the guy's nephew is what the fellow was saying.
What is that plane?
It's a part of a plane. It's
Yeah.
a part of a jet engine.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if they ended up getting donated to the museum, right?
Yeah, they're expensive to run.
Yeah, but
Upkeep and maintenance, and then there's only a select few people that actually can operate specific machinery.
now you Jim's son?
No, I'm not Jim's son. I'm not related to him.
Oh, because he's usually out here too. He's great,
The guy taking the pictures, that's my pa.
and he's with the Deseret News, right?
No, he's not with the district.
Oh, I thought he was. Sorry, my bad.
No, I'm the lead.
He's a smart guy. He was
Yeah.
teaching my grandson some stuff about some of that photography
Well, he was,
stuff.
he's been into photography when he was a teenager. He had his own black room where he developed his photos.
So
and
is he?
stuff.
What is he? A Salt Lake guy?
We're out in Saratoga Springs,
Oh, nice.
so
Yeah, he really taught my grandson and myself a bunch of good stuff. He did a little interview out there.
yeah, he knows his photography stuff. He used to work for the BYU newspaper when he went to BYU
Oh.
back in the day. So
Nice. Hey, thanks.